The larceny charge alleges that you stole an electric bicycle belonging to Jordan Bowser, charged as a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $2,000. So I understand that that case is going to be dismissed. I don't. Bike is worth $750. Has the bike been recovered?
I believe so. Her co-defendant in that file had pled on that quite a while ago. I think he has since subsequently been sent to prison. The only information as far as restitution I have is for this littering case, and Ms. Campbell had indicated they didn't have a figure yet, so they were asking to reserve on that.
All right. The co-defendant in the bike theft your co-defendant was David who?
David Traddles.
Okay, yeah, he went to prison. Yeah, he stuck the bike in your car and you drove away with it. Let's talk about the littering case. It's alleged that you were in Constantine and you, let's say exactly the crime of the century. Illegal dumping is maybe more likely what it is. You dumped your stuff, some old furniture and some trees into a business dumpster. Is that correct?
Yes.
What business was it?
Papers.
And you went there at 4 o'clock in the morning and dumped your stuff in there?
I went that morning because I believe that was when they dumped the dumpsters and I didn't want to like take up their space.
All right, so you went on early in the morning before, just before you thought the garbage was going to get collected. All right. Well, that ain't much of a crime. Last time I saw you, you didn't have an address or anything. Have you found a place to land?
No, I am still switching for them.
So you're still homeless?
In light of the restitution that's being reserved on, I would ask the court to waive any fines or costs they're able to.
Well, where do you mostly stay?
I try to refrain from staying from the trailer.
Say that again?
I try to refrain from staying at the trailer, but so well, it's nice right now. My grandmother's been letting me stay.
All right, what town does your grandma live in?
Constantine.
All right, I'll hope you got someplace. It's awfully cold out there. All right, $75 fine, 75 crime victims rights fee, $50 state minimum fee. I'll waive the attorney fee. I'll reserve on the restitution in the stolen bike case. 25194 SM.
The restitution was for the littering, for the cost of removing there was tires and things that the property manager had to pay to have removed.
All right, I'll just reserve them.
Thank you.
$200. I want you to go up, start up a payment plan. I don't care if we pay $5 a month. I want you to pay something on this till we can get it resolved. Tires are hard to dispose of. And they're stuck having to dispose of them. Court officer will take you out to the counter.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Devin Curtis.
Yeah, Coach, Your Honor.
Yes. This is file 252393 SM. Charge here is assault and battery. Let's take a look at this, Mr. Curtis.
Your Honor, Mr. Curtis is eligible for HYTA. There's been no objection to that from the prosecution, so I will be filing the HYTA petition hopefully later today, if not Monday morning.
HYTA stands for Homes Youthful Trainee Act. If you're under 26, you're eligible for a certain type of probation, which could allow you to take this charge off your record. Because this isn't domestic assault, yes, you can come get some bus passes. Do you guys have any out front anymore, Paul? Have you used them all? Thanks to Mark and our other generous benefactors, the Sheplers, others. Well, anyway, take these out to Laura and see what they need. Laura? Yeah, it's right through there. The allegation, Mr. Curtis, is that you assaulted somebody named Trayvon Lee Presley on October 14th. Assault battery is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. It is not a kind of case that has a deferral, but he says you got out of your car and punched him in the face. And so apparently had to do with his sister or your sister, and I don't know. There's a video of it. Shows you punching the guy in the face. All right. Holmes Youthful Trainee is a type of probation, and if you complete the probation, wouldn't show as a conviction on your record. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna accept the plea, but we haven't got there yet. Anybody threaten you to get you to plead to this?
No, you're right.
Or promise you anything?
No, you're right.
And you understand you're giving up all these rights on the advice of rights? All right, did you have some disagreement with this Presley guy?
He was messing around with my girlfriend and I found out where they were and I pulled up and I caught him.
All right, I thought it was your sister. It was, Curtis believes she was cheating on, okay.
He was with his
Whether
sister.
you were with your sister, all right. No, don't mess around with somebody else's girlfriend. Well, Jordan will make things worse, but I'm gonna set this for March 9th.
I've had that assumption, so I will get that petition filed this afternoon then for HYTA consideration.
At 10:30. Need height of petition. What do you do, Mr. Curtis?
Right now, I just started working with my uncle in Washtenaw County,
Doing what?
snow removal and construction.
I
Are
did
you-
advise that part of probation is, even if he's working in state, to make sure his probation officer would know where he's working, so they can keep account of that.
Where you were from originally?
Third areas.
Are you still with the same girlfriend?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, Mr. Curtis, I'll see you on March 9th.
He's at 11 as well, Your Honor.
I set it for 10:30.
30. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, see you next month then, okay? You too.
Jordan, does that finish yours?
It does. Thank you.
All right, Rhonda, thank you for your patience. Let's address the rest of yours.
No
I
problem.
might make it in time to start landmark tenant, but I don't think I'm gonna make it in time to eat anything. All right, let's talk to Robert Perry. Saw Mr. Perry standing there. You must be tired of standing up. Right over here with your lawyer. Good afternoon, Mr. Perry. It was good morning, but now it's good afternoon. All right, Mr. Perry, the file number here is 252480. You're charged with domestic assault. It's alleged that you assaulted Clara Halsey on December 3rd. Prosecutors agreed to reduce this to a charge of disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace is a old-fashioned simple misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, in this matter, I think this prosecutor has also agreed to fines and costs only on the matter.
All
I
right.
think it's a fines and costs only case. In talking to my client, though, he indicated that he was not inclined to want to do a disturbing the peace, but he may have since changed his mind. I don't know.
All right. Are you gonna plead to disturbing the peace, Robert?
No, sir.
Oh, no, okay. Let's take a look at it. A domestic violence is punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Requires you not use or possess a firearm. Disturbing the peace almost always results in just a fine only. Looking at this. You and Clara got into some disagreement there. Who is Clara to you? Just someone that lives in the same house?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah.
You posted a $300 bond. All right, if you pled to the disturbing the peace charge, I'd use your bond to pay your fine and I'd give you time served and the case would be over with. Does that change your opinion on what you wish to do here?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, well, let's see how much time you spend in jail. I'm not gonna order any additional jail. I'm gonna give you a fine, and I'll give some of your money back. You spent you spent 4 days in jail. I'll give you 4 days in jail credit, 4 days, 5 days in jail. Give you a portion of your bond money back, but I don't want to make you do that if you don't wish to do it.
I don't.
Well, disturbing the
I'm not
peace,
sure
let me say
what I
this.
want.
Disturbing the peace doesn't matter who was right or wrong or who started it. Was there a quarrel, argument, or disturbance? And it looks like you guys were fighting over a mattress or something, and the police got called. That would be sufficient for a factual basis for disturbing the peace. It doesn't allege an assault. So, Robert, I'll leave it up to you how you want to deal with this.
Be-
Say that again.
be-
Take the plea.
Yes.
Other than what I told you, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this
Negative.
or threaten you?
No.
You've always been straight up with me, and I'm trying to be straight up with you. This ain't exactly the crime of the century, but at least we can bring closure to this. What have you got for me?
So we have a gentleman who doesn't have an work. He has a case filed. He's humans for us.
Oh, great. I need more to do. Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, thank you.
I thought I was gonna get a chance to eat something. Apparently not. All right, Mr. Perry, you signed the rights of rights waiver. You understand you're giving all those up by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
You accept that factual basis that you and Clara got into an argument over this bed or mattress? It was kind of a shoving match.
Not exactly, but she pushed me.
All right.
Feels yeah.
I said it doesn't matter who was right or wrong.
Are you arguing with?
I don't know. What the hell am I doing?
Robert, you know, I know that you've been struggling with issues.
Very much so, Your Honor.
Well, after Dick passed, you kind of been on your own trying to make your way in the world. You lost your mom and your stepdad. But
God.
I'm gonna give you $100 of your bond money back if you wish to go forward with this plea.
Yes, sir.
All right. 5 days jail credit, 5 days. $75 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. It's $200. I'll waive your attorney fee. So you get $100 back. And this matter's done. You're not looking at any additional jail time. There's no restitution. You sure you want to do this? That's what you wanted to do? All right, you go out with a court officer, they'll give you some of your money back. This case is done.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
All right. Jason Uhr.
Let's see here.
I think that was plea number 20. This will be. Are you Jason Matthew Zapata Uhr?
You were, yes, sir.
You were? All right. This is an old case. It's file 18104. You're charged with possession of marijuana and contributing to the delinquency of a minor by furnishing marijuana to them. We worked on this years ago, and then you went off the grid. You didn't show up in May of 2018. That time your defense attorney was Mr. David Marvin. He later became prosecutor and then no longer was prosecutor. Anyway, you came in here in December. We said in the pretrial, I recalled the bench warrant. Now we're going to get this case resolved. Are you going to plead guilty to the misdemeanor offense of contributing to delinquency of a minor?
Yes, sir.
And the marijuana charge will be dismissed?
Yes, sir.
Did you give some marijuana to somebody that was less than 21 years of age
Yes, sir.
back, way back in January of 2018?
Yes, sir.
Well, the good news is we recalled that old bench warrant,
Thank you.
and I'm trying to figure out how much jail credit you had for this.
Never went to jail. The cop dropped me off at my house pretty much. Didn't give me
All
a
right, so
ticket.
they didn't take you to jail. All right, well, what are you doing now?
Working
All right, where do you work?
George's Cafe in Union.
Okay, I
Right
think
by
you
where I
told me
stay.
that. I never did have any cash bond in here. I had several PR bonds, so I don't have any bond to apply. Just gonna give you the standard $75 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, $50 state minimum fee, and $150 attorney fee. I did several of these this morning. That's $350. Do you need time to pay that? Or you want me to put you on a payment plan, or
Yes, please. That'd be great.
what do you do at George's?
I just started cooking.
Sort of cooking. Well, I want to eat somewhere where they
I
really
just
cook.
started cooking, so I'm
Oh, I
actually.
All right, very good. This old file is closed out. You go out to the counter, set up that payment plan.
Thank you. Have a good day, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, they didn't think I had enough to do, so they brought me an extra case. Bailey Cunningham, would you come forward, please? Good morning, Mr. Cunningham. We've met before, but you were Bailey Anthony Lee Cunningham.
Sir,
You got charged with domestic assault. You happened to be here today. Why were you here today?
I was paying a traffic violation.
All right, let me look at this. Well, she gave me this, but she didn't put it in my queue, so let me find it.
Advice rights.
Yeah, but it's all right, because I'm gonna just get a lawyer for him. We don't have a public defender here right now. This case isn't in my queue, so I gotta look for it.
Yeah,
Give me
you're
a
fine, no
minute.
worries.
I should have said, hey, put that in my queue. Come on. This is really not fair to try to do this on the fly when it's a domestic violence. I don't know a friggin' thing about it, but let me see what I could figure out here. All right, let's take a look at this. It's alleged that on January 1st in Three Rivers that you assaulted Hannah Marie Green, a resident, a former resident of your household. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail. A fine of up to $500. This happened in lot 105, Constantine. Is that where you're staying right now? Is Hannah Green there?
No, she's living with her mother. She filed a restraining order that we're in the works of getting dismissed. Cause I've gone to a mental hospital, I'm in counseling, I'm doing everything to get a grip on the self of me that I have never gotten a grip on. And that day I was told something very vile and I blacked out. And I removed
Don't
it.
tell me any more about it. I'll show you plead not guilty. Appoint an attorney. Set attorney pretrial for March 6th, which is going to be just as busy as February 6th. I'm gonna appoint a lawyer for you. I'm gonna set some bond conditions. No drugs and no alcohol, no contact with Hannah Green.
How's that working with our kids? We work
Well,
through
you
third
can do it
parties
through a
too.
third party.
That's kind of what we've been doing.
Comply with PPO. No weapons, no assaultive behavior. And just set the bond at $500 PR bond.
All I have on me is $445.
No, it's PR bond, but the conditions are no drugs and no alcohol. Test as directed. Must not violate any personal protection order. No contact with Hannah Green. You can do it through a third party. No firearms, no assaultive behavior. We're going to appoint an attorney for you. Set an attorney pretrial for March 6th. So you've been to the hospital since January
Yeah,
1st?
I made an irrational decision and
Right.
tried to do something to myself, and they put me in court order in a hospital. And within that hospital, I learned a lot about who I was, and they got me on a medication to help me contain the outrage and control that my anger has over my
I'm
brain.
also gonna ask you to take all your meds as prescribed.
Yes, I have been. I've always been anti-medication, but this stuff actually helps me. And if that's what I have to do to help myself, then that's what I have to do.
All right, go out with the court officer, they'll have you sign that bond form, they'll give you your attorney's name and number. I want you to make an appointment to discuss that case with him. I'll see you on March the 6th. All right, I have 5 minutes until my civil cases start. So we're gonna stop the live feed and take a short recess. And I'll be back. I'll remove the jail room. So that was a busy morning. Good thing we heard thunderstruck on the way in.